already mentioned who never appeared. By the way, as his legal rep there, do you know why Mr. Fraser was never given platform to ventilate his side of the story after he was implicated?
I know when I read what we submitted to the commission. It's because I think he would have exposed the sham that commission was. He would have. Or at least he would have presented to the public a particular perspective about it. You know, the tragedy with that kind of thing was I represented former President Zuma, who went to jail because he didn't go to the commission. And I also represented a man who went to great lengths to persuade the commission, where 8 or more people had accused him of, misappropriating funds, 9 billion now. Zondo has accepted that it was a mistake. This one, they did not want to come. You know that Fraser applied to cross-examine his accusers, and his accusers did not object. The commission objected. What type of judge, what type of legal process opposes a cross-examination of people who are accusing somebody? So I think we would have known not the truth, because the truth is an end product, but we would have gotten a particular perspective that would leave us with better facts to assess for ourselves as the citizens what's going on here in the belly of our society.
And Wena, did it not leave you in trouble in explaining to your client what was happening? Surely he was itching to tell his side of the story after those many people mentioned his name, and then suddenly the commission was not interested. In terms of you managing now your client, how did you find that to be, that experience?
You know, big clients are difficult, but big clients are also easy if you are not arrogant. You know, I say to young lawyers all the time, we are not advocates because we are cleverer than our clients. You know, so they understood. Even Zuma, people went to have tea with Zuma, Jesse Duarte, different parties, to say because we had ill-advised him. It was all some kind of racist rant for me. Which senior counsel does not know that when you defy a court order, you will be charged with contempt? So for people to suggest that we didn't tell Zuma, we respected Zuma's decision as a client and his analysis of the situation. So with Fraser, it was the same thing. He understood. We were together in analyzing the state of things, you know. So I try to involve my clients in the thinking, in the analysis, because some of them have better analysis than any lawyer. Lawyers are not smart people. You know, we just taught a particular science, but we're actually very weak when it comes to strategy, when it comes to understanding the broader socio-economic or political context. And so I have an advantage that I listen to my clients. And sometimes it's like, you know, I don't know the media more than you do, even if I can be a lawyer. So I've got to respect your perspective about things that I don't know. And so that helped me understand, and my clients are with me throughout the process. And I think they understood it. He understood it.
So you feel like he took it to the chin. He didn't have qualms. Because, I mean, it would never be fine with anyone not being heard after disparaging things were said about you in a public platform on national television for 8 hours a day, people talking about you, and you don't get
Mawani,
given an
we
opportunity.
Understood it for what it was.
Yeah.
You know, that commission was not a legal process. I challenge anyone who thinks so. That was a political process designed to scapegoat people. Whether lawyers who were involved know this or not, no process which is designed as a truth-finding endeavor refuses cross-examination of people, because it too must want to know the truth, different perspective. It was a sham, it was a scapegoating exercise, and it's no insult to the judge or anyone, colleagues involved. Maybe they are naive or they were part of it. You know, so for me, that entire thing, look at who was called first. You call 2 professors from the US to talk about state capture as a concept. There's no crime called state capture, by the way. It doesn't exist in our statute books. You call 2 people who agree. There are people who could have countered them. Political theorists, we don't call them. We then call sweetheart witnesses to give us a perspective first against others. They are not cross-examined. So you have Praveen, you have all sorts of people who are coming to gloat about the crimes of others. That process was not designed to find the truth. It was designed to scapegoat, to deepen the grand narrative against others and in favor of others.
In the case of Mr. Fraser, did you try to engage the chairperson of the commission, the retired Chief Justice Zondo, as a jurist now, jurist to say, but my guy, we can't continue like this? I mean, in terms of law now, it is, law of natural justice. When you get accused, you must have an opportunity to defend yourself.
I couldn't do that outside the structured legal processes of appearing or my attorney writing the letters. I couldn't. And these engagements I say about judges, many people frown, they think I'm being hard. I'm trying to ask them to reflect seriously about even him. He's a guy I know that I'm proud of. We come from the same rural areas. I was appealing to his heart, his conscience, not his lawyer skills. That at the heart of judgment and justice is your ability to be fair. And I think in their hearts, my colleagues who were part of that commission should know that they did not pursue justice. They were pursuing people they already had found guilty in their minds. And if you want to know the truth, you must start with an open mind. Skhakhane can be a criminal. Mawande can be a criminal. Anybody can be a criminal. So when you start a process, start it so that you expose criminals, even if those criminals are people you like and revere. And I thought that process failed.
Yeah.
It failed to have an open mind. I don't say these things easily because I'm very close to most judges, including Zondo. I'm very, very close to them. But I think we should not bastardize freedom by perpetuating things that apartheid and other totalitarian states do. That's all I'm appealing to. Judges may feel I'm insulting them. I'm not. I'm harshly asking them to reflect, and myself and everybody, and legal practitioners, to reflect about whether what we are engaged in will ever take our country out of the doldrums.
And then let's still on State Capture Commission. Then came...
and I didn't work out.
Yeah, you did. I was there. I am joking. President Zuma, your big client in that same process, how did, first let's start with the brief. How did that brief come about?
Remember, I had always been